Living united means that we all work to support each other and we look at things from a more holistic, big picture point of view, and that we live with compassion.
Everybody supports each other, everybody gets involved, everybody does what they can and has a responsibility to help our fellow citizen, especially here in the Coachella Valley.
That you do your part. I think we all get stuck in our own little social bubbles, and so it's important to find an avenue to where you can help, impact the community. And the fact that there's such a high poverty rate in the desert, where it has a perception of abundance, is, I think, very humbling. And I like United Way because it's the fight against that.
Living United is about putting your community before yourself, and that we all work together to get the best out of the community and to help everyone that we can in the valley, and that it's not each person in their own island, that we're all a team.
I've been very fortunate to talk to several of the organizations that actually receive funding from the United Way, and they speak to how important those funds are and how they're able to really help at-risk youth in the valley, and that's very important, and there's been a lot of success there.
Well, like I've said, I've seen good people that are like right there on the cusp of just dropping off, and when that helping hand is offered, they're able to hold themselves and in many respects pull themselves back to being in the black, so to speak, moving ahead and being able to engage on the day-to-day battles. Because it is a day-to-day battle to exist, to live, to move forward. And sometimes we get to the point where we can't do it. We can't do it alone. I don't think anybody does it alone. And so they're helped and they're able to continue on.
You see it all over the place every day with the different organizations that it supports. For me, it's Catholic Charities, and being able to know that they're getting some of the assistance that they need. The Boys and Girls Club, which is amazing. So many of us are impacted by the service that they offer. And I guess a big one for us, big supporters of Desert Cancer Foundation, so that's another big one.
There's programs that help with the literacy for small kids. That was important for me growing up. I always had books around the house. My parents made me read a lot. And so the fact that there are programs in place for families who are struggling to put food on the table to also have books in the house when it's not a priority is, I think, the greatest impact.
One of the neat programs, the Help to Others program, or H2O, that's helped a lot of people to not have their water shut off. And as we all know, living in the desert, water is a very important resource. And it's really been great to work with the United Way as a partner throughout the local water agencies to make sure we're helping those people that need it the most to keep that vital resource flowing into their homes.
The United Way is a force that is greater than one. It's the bringing together of so many people doing great things together.
I think United Way and the nonprofit sector in general is important to having a strong community. I think that providing services to the people in our community through the agencies in United Way, they can do a better job than we could do as a city doing it, and they help produce strong families, which produces a strong community.
I initially started getting involved with the United Way just through the bank. Started running the campaign a couple years ago for First Bank, and realized that I wanted to beat the last person that ran it with 100% participation, so that was my goal. So I had to learn a lot about it so that I could encourage all of my employees to donate and help out.
I'm one of those people that likes to give to every charity if possible, but with United Way I know I'm giving to charities that have been vetted, that are there to help the most people, and that my dollar makes the most impact.
I'm involved with United Way because United Way is on the front line helping organizations and individuals each and every day.